Okay, let's jump right in. The whole idea of online school has completely changed, hasn't it? It's not just a plan B anymore. Today, parents are looking for so much more. They want a complete, well rounded school experience that just happens to be online, not one that's held back by it. So here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with what parents are really searching for these days. Then we'll dig into the why behind a more learning school. We'll look at their live classes, and then all the fun stuff that happens beyond the classroom. We'll also cover how they build trust and safety. And finally, we'll show you just how easy it is to get started. All right, first up, this search for more. What does that even mean? Well, it's all about raising the bar for what we expect from online education. This question really hits the nail on the head. For a lot of people, online school still brings up images of a kid sitting alone at a computer. But what families need now has grown so far beyond that. It really makes you wonder if we even have the right words for it. And this is exactly what we're talking about. Parents expect a safe and structured environment, for sure, but they also want a school that's truly getting their kids ready for the future. They want rock-solid academics, but not, at the cost of social skills or creativity. At the end of the day, what they're asking for is a complete school experience. So, how in the world does a school deliver on all of that? Well, it has to start with a really strong sense of purpose. Let's take a look at the philosophy that's driving everything at Amore Learning School. And this right here, this is their answer. You see the key words? It's not just about passing tests. It's about joy, balance, and creating kids who are confident, thoughtful, and capable. That's a mission that goes way, way beyond just logging on for a class. And they're not just doing this on a small scale. Amore is a global school, all the way from nursery to grade 8. They have families tuning in from India, the UAE, South Africa, and all over. Think about that. It creates this incredible, diverse learning environment right from your living room. Now, to serve so many different families, you've got to be flexible, and they are. Amore offers a few different world-class curriculum options. So whether you're looking for something aligned with the Indian CBSE framework, a super flexible open schooling path, or an international track that lines up with UK standards, they've got you covered. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. We've talked about the why, so how do they actually pull off academic excellence in a live online classroom? This slide is so important. It shows the huge difference in how they teach. On one side, you have old school rote memorization, just cramming facts for a test. But Amore is all about concept-based learning. They focus on understanding the why behind things. This means kids can actually use what they learn, and it makes learning feel joyful and engaging, not stressful. So, what does the classroom itself look like? Well, first off, every single class is live and interactive, with amazing teachers from all over the globe. They keep classes to a punchy 35 minutes to keep everyone focused and avoid that screen burnout. And here's a game changer. Every class is recorded, so your child can go back and review it anytime they want on the school's online platform. And this is absolutely huge. Small class sizes. This isn't just some nice little feature. It's everything. It means every single kid gets personal attention and regular feedback from their teacher. It's how they make sure no one falls through the cracks, just like you'd want in any top-tier school. But we all know a great school is about so much more than just the classes, right? It's about building confidence, real-world skills, and a sense of belonging. So let's see how Amber and Winnie does that. And here it is. This is where that complete school experience really comes alive. Kids are doing public speaking, they're in debate clubs, they're doing art and music, they're tackling science challenges, working together on projects, and even celebrating festivals as a whole school community. This is the stuff that builds friendships and real-life skills. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to this from an Amore parent, Maurice Cockley. He says the program helped build his daughter's confidence, life skills, and, this is so important, their relationships with other kids. That's how you know it's working. Okay, let's switch gears to something that is understandably on every parent's mind. Trust. How does Amore create an environment that's safe, transparent, and totally reliable? Well, they don't just make promises. They have the credentials to back it up. They're officially accredited by an international council in the UK, they're ISO certified for quality, and most importantly, they follow strict international safeguarding standards and even have a dedicated person in charge of it. That gives you some serious peace of mind. Now, the engine that runs this whole school is a pretty amazing piece of technology. It's a smart, AI-integrated learning management system, or LMS, that acts as the central hub for literally everything. And this is where that tech becomes a parent's best friend. Through the system, you can track your child's attendance live. You can see how they're doing on assignments and tests. You get weekly reports sent right to you. You see all the school announcements, and you can talk directly to the teachers. It keeps you in the loop always. All right, so after seeing all that, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds pretty incredible. What's next? So let's walk through exactly how you can start this journey for your child. Well, the timing couldn't be better. Admissions are officially open for the 2026 to 2027 school year, so now is the perfect time to get the ball rolling. And they've made the process so simple. It's all done online, right through their portal. You just fill out the application, upload your documents securely, and maybe have a quick, friendly chat with your child. Once you get the confirmation, you handle the fees, and that's it. You get your login, and you're all set for orientation. No fuss. So we'll leave you with this thought, which really sums it all up. What if your child's school wasn't limited by walls or borders? What if it was a place where every single child was seen, heard, and truly mattered? That's the question Amore is answering. And maybe that's the new standard we should all be looking for.